Hello everyone, this is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. So I have some fun items today to share with you, some supplies, some journals, hopefully a ton of inspiration. Let's get into this together. Well, I want to start off with this poor orphan journal. This journal was created by Deb Farrell, and occasionally I get some journals left behind in my inventory. And after they've been there a while, I wonder why they haven't been shipped out and what's going on. I could not find a listing or an order or anything for this, so I'm not really sure what happened. So it is called Keep on the Sunny Side. It's by Deb Farrell. So if you purchased this journal, if you have an order number, then let me know. Send me an email. My email will be in the description box below, and I'll get this right out to you with my apologies. Otherwise, it's listed in Marketplace Journals, because maybe I just didn't list it. Maybe I didn't make it active. I'm not sure. So I'll make sure that this goes to a home and Deb gets paid. And I searched for it. Could not find any listing or order for it. So I want to make sure that this is just so beautiful that this gets a home. All right, I have some supplies, and then we will have some journals to look at for the marketplace. So I worked on some journal cards or ephemera a couple days ago, and these are from Vintage Image Club. They're printed on 110-pound. It's either 90-pound or 110-pound. Anyway, it's white cardstock. It's inked. They're cut out. I believe there's 2 of each bird. I'll have the exact numbers in the description box. These are Birds of India from Vintage Image Club. If you love vintage ephemera like this, you may want to consider joining Vintage Image Club. That's on my website as well under clubs and collections. But there's a whole bunch here. They're beautiful. They're ready to go in your journals. Just gorgeous birds. So, and there are 2 of each bird. You can use one and hoard one. That's the idea. Here's a set of tags I made with some cut card stock. Many thanks to my friend Lonnie. She sent me some extra scraps. I love paper scraps, and so I used these gorgeous. This is probably my favorite color in the whole world, this dark burgundy. And I've just done simple collage, some papers or wallpapers, and then these are also from Vintage Image Club. They're put on there, and then one of them has a die cut butterfly. So those are pretty and ready to go in your journals. This set of journal cards here, these gorgeous vintage florals. These are also from Vintage Image Club. I believe there's 4 of each design. And I have punched the corners with a decorative punch. It's white cardstock, and I have inked it with a green ink. So these are so pretty for springtime or summer journals. And there's, I believe, 4 of each flower. So again, use one, hoard one, give one, and have an extra. These are also from Vintage Image Club. So kind of giving you an idea of some of the goodies that you can get over there. These are little vintage book covers. They're printed on ivory cardstock. And I think I want to say there's 2 of each. There's either 2 or each or 4 each. I'll have all the information in the description box, but they're so cute. I've rounded the corners, and they're really fun to just tuck in. These little vintage book covers. I also made this set. It's a different floral set. They're a little bigger, and I have inked the edges and then stenciled just a little bit on them. And I think there's 2 of each flower. I just really love how they came out. They're on cardstock, ready to go into your journals. And I've added that stenciling, so it gives it extra interest. Again, exactly how many will be in the description box. My mother-in-law crocheted, Connie, she crocheted these little multicolored heart paper clips. The paper clips are gold, and then the hearts are multicolored. They're hand crocheted, and they are perfect for your fun journals. Or maybe you're a planner girl and you love planning and you like little paper clips. These would be adorable for that as well. And with Valentine's Day coming up, perfect. All right, more ideas, more ideas. So I have two of these. They're different, so they'll be listed separately. I did the double pocket idea from Junk Journal Treasures, my dear friend Joanne. Please check out her YouTube, Junk Journal Treasures. She did a tutorial on this, but I took it a step further and wanted to turn it into a journal page. So I used some coffee dyed paper that one of my suppliers, Sasha, made. So just a piece of coffee dyed paper. So it's ready to go in a journal. And then a double pocket with ephemera. Ephemera's on cardstock and it's inked, ready to go. This has 6 pieces of ephemera. These are from Vintage Image Club and they are Eugene Grassett's Springtime Ladies. And then these two are glued on there at the bottom, but they're ready to go. There's 6. And then you stick this just right into a journal and then you have ephemera to work with. And then this one, again, coffee dyed paper, just put it right into a journal. This is a masculine theme. I've used a Tim Holtz paper. And then I didn't count how many pieces of ephemera, but these ephemera are from my junk journal kit called What He Wore. And they're just so much fun. They're very masculine. And I stuffed it. I put so much in here. They're all cardstock. They're inked. That way you can keep in the ones you want. And then you can use the rest. So, a whole bunch. Lots and lots. So I just thought that was fun. Just playing. I enjoy playing. And then I made some snippets. Just different sized snippets, or I have layered up papers, put a focal image and some little kind of embellishment. Whether it's buttons or flat back pearls. So there's one set there. Well, I always have a hard time getting things back in bags, but if I don't, then I lose them. So we do not want that to happen. Just using up scraps. I didn't print anything for these. I just grabbed what was in my collection. There's some Victoria designs and some of my Vintage Image Club images. I also made this set. I believe these have buttons on all of them. Just, they look really vintage and kind of grungy. Super fun. Snippets ready to use in your journals. I have some supplies that I didn't make here, some flashcards and things. I have one set of About Me flashcards. So there's eyebrow, lips, thumbs. I'm a girl. My name is Charlie, grandfather, and father. Thought those could be really fun in a journal. And then I have 3 sets of insect flashcards. And they tell you about them on the back. And then there are the illustrations here. There's 3 sets of, I think, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 3 random sets of 8. And then I have a few sets of, these are states. There's 10 states in each pack, and you get a random pack. They tell you about them on the back. Oh, there's another set. That one has Hawaii in it. And then postcards. These postcards, they're beautiful. The photographer is Ansel Adams. And these are from 1994, but they have not been used. Black and white photography. And these are from national parks. And I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each pack. And I have 5 packs. Each one is different, but they're all Ansel Adams National Parks photography. And then I have these postcards, and these are Robert James Waller. And these are also from 1994. So some of his photography, there's covered bridges, and there's a lot of autumn scenes, and I know there's a winter scene in here somewhere. So there's sets of 5 of those. They're beautiful. And then I have cards and envelopes. These are identical sets. There's a set of 4, and these are from Anna Marie Graham. And they're just really pretty. Blank cards. There's an artist there drawing a tree. A gentleman reading a newspaper at a fountain. Get the little garden she's reading at, and he's sitting at a bench looking at that tree. And you get the envelopes as well. These are really fun to put into journals. And I have a few sets of those, but they're identical sets. So that's what I have, but I want to share with you some Marketplace journals. I believe these are from, I want to get the name right because it's similar to another artist name, Anna Duffield. So I believe these are Anna's first set of journals, and they are beautiful. And Anna, if you're going to be, I hope you keep making journals. And if you are, make sure you check the updated guidelines for 2021, since some of your journals don't meet the updated guidelines, but they were fine for 2020. And continue to work on your binding. But these are pretty. I just love that old book. Look at the little owl, and the story begins, and then you just have the little owl in there. That's great too, because maybe you love the book, but owls aren't really your thing. You could stick in any little picture or card that you would like. So this is called Nature. And I think it's flowish. So these are slipped in here, and they can't, they're not going to come out that easily, but they're not really actually sewn in. Just so you know, you could slip the pages out, or maybe slip something in if you wished. But it's called Nature. The color scheme is very consistent throughout. It's a vintage kind of nature grunge look to it. Oh, and I want to see what this dangle is. There's a little, I don't know if that's a bear. Little Mickey Mouse. It's just little junk journal charms. Really cute. So we have that one. And then this one has a beautiful butterfly on it. It is fabric covered. It has one signature sewn in. And this you can adjust if you are bulking it up. And this is called Butterfly. Pretty little journal cards, little places to write, some pretty linens on the pages. Ephemera. Great for a glue book or a project book. Cute little squirrel. I want to see this bookmark. Oh, look at how pretty that is. That's a beautiful bookmark. If you're a reader, this would be a beautiful bookmark to take out and use in your book. It's very sophisticated. I think it's beautiful. So this one's Butterfly. Oop. Can't get my fingers around that. So this you can adjust. Like I said, it's loose right now. So you can chunk up your journal, and then you can just pull it tight here, and you could knot it wherever you want that to hold. This has so many bright colors. It's called Boho. Look at the colors. And this has a fun tassel. This is, look at that huge boho bead. Look at these bright, bright colors. Look at those trims. Gorgeous. There's a big pom-pom clip up there at the top. And it is just bright. Like you see magazine pages, perhaps book pages, lace on the edge of the pages, little places to write. It would be fun for a glue book as well. Stick in your favorite bits of boho. I have, let's see, beautiful boho and boho ink saver. Vintage Image Club has some vintage bohemian ladies. So there's a lot that you could get from my shop to go in this as well. Be a lot of fun to play with all of the colors. You know, get your maybe favorite colored pencils, gel pens in different colors. That would be fun. There's just lots of fibers and texture. Lots of fun. I want to show you the dangles on this on the bottom because they're pretty. And it was hard to see. See those? I don't know how well the camera can pick all that up. Gorgeous. Okay. And then this cover is really neat as well. It looks like it was hand painted with some golden texture paste. The spine, this is like little beads hanging. There's, look at that. That's a linen moon. And this is full package, I guess it's called. Looks like the signatures are stitched and then maybe slipped in. I'm not sure. So we'll take a look once we get to the middle of this signature. There's some goodies in the bag that you can, oh, that's pretty. A little fabric square stitched on there, and you can add that. Oh, that would be beautiful there, wherever you want. So there's goodies in the bags. Little pocket, eco-dyed paper. I'm trying to find the middle of that signature. I am not succeeding. You know, it might be hidden in that bag. I'm not sure. But anyway, the signatures aren't loose, and that's the most important thing. Look at that. How well you can see that. Isn't that pretty? Little dried flowers in there. As always, when you're dealing with junk journals and you have these pages, like this has just text, it is a great opportunity to take paper that you have, like maybe this is vintage, but you know, you could use anything, and glue on over text, or over maybe, you know, this is a mirror that has some pretty flowers. Maybe you want to keep the pretty flowers and then you want to glue on some butterflies under that. There's always so many ways to make it your own. You can think of these pages as surfaces, substrates that you can collage over, that you can write on. If there's a color maybe you don't particularly like, green, you can put a big photo on here that has other colors. So there's lots that you can do. A little notebook in the back. Now I have two sets. She sent some that do not have enough pages to qualify as marketplace journals. They are just, I don't know, I don't want to say itty bitty because they're not small, but there's only like 20 something pages. So I'm putting these two together. It has like a little pin cushion on the front that could be really cute for a sewing journal. And then it's just a little flowish. So this doesn't, I don't list these in the marketplace, but 32 pages. They just slip out. It's not really embellished. It's just papers. But I'm going to put it together with this other one and try to get her a little bit of money. And then you all will have some papers and things that you can use. This one as well, same idea. I think it only has 48 pages, and they're just papers slipped in here. So I don't consider this a journal for my marketplace. Yes, of course it's a journal, but I have to draw the line somewhere. So I'm going to put these two together and make a little set. And then this set, there's not enough pages in any one really to sell, but those covers are gorgeous. And I want to sell them together because you kind of have a star. They're kind of celestial. That has a gorgeous moon and the really neat collage. And then this one has that beautiful white. And look at the little hand clip at the top holding the lace. So I really feel they go well together. This only has 28 pages. It's stitched in there, but they're just papers. They're just great junk journal pages to play on. This is perfect for a small little project maybe. You just want something to play in for the month and you don't want 500 pages. But you will also get this little one that only has 26 pages. Just random. Ooh, I like the vellum. Random little pages that you can play in. And then you'll get this one as well. And this only has 20 pages. But this one is actually embellished, even though it doesn't have a ton of pages. So I'll throw it in with that So you're going to get this set of 3 and then that set of 2. Anna, thank you for sending me your first journals. They are beautiful. I know as you continue to practice and grow, your work is going to be breathtakingly beautiful, and I hope you'll continue to work with me. If you have any questions about binding or anything else of the new guidelines, please send me a message on Facebook or an email, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. And I hope that you guys just have a lovely and wonderfully crafty day. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you have not, and I'll see all of you in the next video.